Welcome, dear viewers. Picture a newborn that looks nothing like its parents. Now scale that to the animal world, and you'll see shapes, colors, and bodies that flip your expectations. Today, you'll meet young animals that could pass for a different species at first glance. You'll learn why this happens, how these transformations help them survive, and you'll leave with stories you can retell. If this sounds good, tap subscribe and stay with me to the end. You'll help choose the next episode. You've heard people say a child is the image of a parent, but nature often ignores that script. Different stages solve different problems. Babies need warmth, concealment, and easy feeding. Adults need to hunt, migrate, court, and defend. Form follows function. Here's the tour. Number 1. Owl. Meet a ball of white, down with a beak. It peeps and wobbles, unable to see. Owl chicks hatch with closed eyes and sealed ear openings. They lack the round facial disc that defines adult owls. The disc develops as feathers grow, and muscles shape the face for sound focusing. Eyes open after days, flight feathers follow weeks later. Until then, soft down traps heat, and parents do all the work. Number 2. Echidnas. Echidnas lay eggs despite being mammals. The egg hatches after about 10 days, and the baby, called a puggle, is pink and hairless with no spines. The mother tucks it in a pouch-like fold and feeds it milk that oozes from skin pores. Spines erupt after roughly 6 weeks, protecting the mother's pouch and the baby's skin until it is ready. Number 3. Fenk Fox. When you think of a fennec fox, you picture giant ears, but newborn pups don't have them yet. The ears grow fast over the first month. Adults use them to dump heat and hear prey moving under sand, but pups stay in a den where they don't need those features immediately. Growth saves energy for what matters first: warmth, milk, and sleep. Number 4. Axelottle Fish. The axolotl breaks the rules. It grows up without leaving its youth behind, keeping its feathery gills and finned tail while breeding in this larval state. This process is called neoteny. In rare cases, stress triggers a full metamorphosis into a land salamander, but most remain in water as forever larvae. Number 5. Flamingos. Adult flamingos are pink with curved bills, but chicks hatch gray with straight beaks. Parents feed them crop milk for weeks, and as they begin feeding themselves, the beak curves to suit filter feeding. Their pink color comes from carotenoids in their diet, which only appear as they grow. Number 6. Red pandas. Red pandas look like plush toys as adults, but cubs don't match the image. They start life pale gray or dull brown, with weak markings, and their eyes stay closed for about 2 weeks. The distinctive face masks and ringed tails appear after weeks, and they remain in nests for about 3 months. Number 7. Tadpole. A tadpole is the young stage of a frog or toad. A tadpole is a fish-shaped breathing machine with gills, a tail fin, and no limbs. Metamorphosis rewires that body, sprouting legs, replacing gills with lungs, and reabsorbing the tail. The process can take weeks or months, depending on species and temperature, but it creates 2 very different designs for one life. Number 8. Kangaroo. A kangaroo gives birth, after a short gestation, to a newborn about the length of a grape, hairless and blind. It climbs to the pouch on reflex and latches onto a teat that swells to seal its mouth. Inside, the milk changes composition as the joey grows, and pouch life can last many months before it emerges onto the open plains. Number 9. Wombats. Wombats are marsupials with reverse-opening pouches. A joey is jelly bean-sized at birth and crawls into the pouch to latch on. Over several months, it grows fur, opens its eyes, and develops teeth. Only when it peeks out does it resemble a stout mini wombat. Number 10. Langurs. Adult silvered leaf langurs are gray, but their babies are neon orange. The fur fades to gray over the first 3 months. Researchers believe the color signals to the group that the infant needs care, encouraging more adults to help raise it. Number 11. Panda. A panda cub weighs about 100 to 150 grams at birth, compared to the mother's 70 to 100 kilograms. Cubs are pink, blind, and helpless, often born in pairs, though the mother usually raises one due to energy limits and the demands of a bamboo diet. Fur patterns darken over weeks, revealing the familiar panda look later. Number 12. Koala. A koala joey weighs less than a gram at birth and crawls into a downward-facing pouch. Months later, it begins to eat pap, a special maternal feces rich in microbes that allow it to digest eucalyptus. This diet shift completely rewires the young koala's digestive system. Number 13. Seahorses. In seahorses, males carry the pregnancy. Females deposit the eggs in the male's brood pouch, where he fertilizes and nurtures them. After a few weeks, he releases dozens or hundreds of tiny seahorses, which are independent from birth but face high survival risks. Number 14. BlueFooted Boobies. BlueFooted boobies lay eggs days apart, leading to chicks of different ages in the same nest. This staggered hatching helps parents manage food shortages, with older chicks fed first if resources are scarce. The blue-footed booby shows a very clear difference between its adults and newborns. Adult blue-footed boobies are easy to recognize by their bright blue feet, long pointed wings, and sharp beaks. They have brown wings, white undersides, and a sleek body built for diving into the sea. Newborn chicks look nothing like this. When they first hatch, they are blind, small, and covered with thin white down. Their feet are pale and not blue at all. As they grow, the down slowly turns into feathers, and the famous blue color on their feet only appears once they are close to maturity. The cases you've seen share common drivers. Habitat shifts move animals from water to land, dens to deserts, or pouches to open ranges, demanding different body designs. Energy limits lead young animals to conserve heat and grow tools for travel or hunting later. Social signals, like the orange fur of longour infants, invite care from the group, while camouflage, as in anteater pups, hides them from predators. Diet also changes bodies, from flamingos turning pink to koalas developing microbes to digest eucalyptus. Time is a factor too. Extra days in a nest or months in a pouch can mean the difference between survival and death. Look at your own growth. What tools did you add as your world expanded? Which ones did you shed? Animal babies teach us that design follows need. Change is not a glitch, it's the plan. Tell me which transformation surprised you most, and whether you'd like a deep dive on one species. Leave your vote in the comments. If you learned something, like the video, share it with a friend who loves animals, and subscribe for more sharp, no-fluff science stories. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.